What's up, y'all? A lot has happened, and I missed a lot, and I feel like I start every video with this, but I missed a lot. There's a lot of things that's going on. We got the Knicks and so many rumors for a team that's not in the bubble or in the playoffs contending for any kind of championship. We got the rumors around Donovan Mitchell, and for whatever reason, we thought that we had a chance to get Donovan Mitchell. Now, mind you, I am part of the free Donovan Mitchell brigade because I would love to see him come to New York, even though he clowned us after the NBA lottery. Don't think I forgot that. But now we're getting the reports that Donovan Mitchell might be signing that extension. I expected that, but it's also a little grainy because the extension is supposed to be signed in October. I digress. Then we got the report that was broken by our own J-Mac, Jonathan Macri, saying that the Knicks are in contention to possibly get Victor Oladipo. Now, am I for that? Of course I am. I am a Victor Oladipo fan. I'm just concerned on what that contains if we make a trade like that. The point of the matter is the Knicks are very aggressive on a lot of these players right now. We don't know what's fact or what's fiction. For one of the first times, I know one of the sources when it comes to talking about one of these trade possibilities, and this Victor Oladipo, and J-Mac has been somebody that I do trust in the realm of sports media and whatnot. So if he says it's a possibility, I'm gonna buy it. I just hope it's not for anything crazy. Then we got all these possibilities of trades. We're talking about the Knicks possibly making trades with Charlotte and with Minnesota. The Knicks are just in everybody's mouths, and we forever will be in everybody's mouths, especially Stephen A. Smith, who out here trying to lie on the people, telling the people that he believes that. I'm talking too much. Anyways, let's get into this damn video. What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K here, and welcome back to another video, family. Yes, I know, CK, it's been a week since your last video, guys. Like I said, newborn is here, so you're gonna have to bear with me here on these uploads for the next few weeks. But once everything is good, I'll be back to uploading like normal. But until then, guys, we have a new video today because the Knicks are, like I said, we just in the talks. No matter how bad or how little we are in anything going on right now, the Knicks are still at the center of the conversations. Yeah, like I said in the intro, you know, there was the conversations about, you know, Donovan Mitchell, Victor Oladipo. We've already talked about the Zach LaVine conversations, and there's the DeMar DeRozan's conversations. And then when it comes to the draft, there's people that are believing that the Knicks are going to be a heavy hitter in trying to move up in this NBA draft. You know, I'm a fan of that. It just comes down to what takes place, and I want to talk about that for a second. Now, when it comes to these conversations on moving up, one of the proposed ideas by Bleacher Report was Mitchell Robinson, our 8th pick, and who cares, for the 3rd overall pick, and Malik Monk. Now, here's my thing. Now, I've been very vocal on this. You guys have had your opinions. You guys have torn me up on it, but I have said, and I stand by it, I believe that I would not have a problem moving Mitchell Robinson if it meant getting a top 3 pick, whether it be a pick for the Warriors or whether it be a pick from the Hornets. I'm not opposed to that, but in that deal, I'm not giving up Mitchell Robinson and the 8th pick. I'm perfectly fine giving up Mitchell Robinson, maybe throwing in a Dennis Smith Jr. and our Mavericks pick. Fine. Hell, I'm fine with, you know, throwing in Mitchell Robinson in our second round pick. But I'm not giving them my 8th pick and Mitchell Robinson. I'm sorry. That's just not something I'm going to do. It's one or the other. I'm not doing both. You're not going to get the 8th pick and Mitchell Robinson out of me. If you guys are going to sit there and say, well, CK, that's what you're going to have to... No, it's not what you're gonna have to do in this draft. It's so simple. If you don't want Mitchell Robinson and a late pick, you know, I'm even stretching saying I would give them the 27th overall pick. That, to me, that's even a stretch. But if I'm giving you the Mavericks pick, Mitchell Robinson, and possibly the 2nd round pick from this year's draft, take that, or just tell me kick rocks and move on. But I'm not giving you the 8th pick and Mitchell Robinson. It's not that serious. I want LaMelo Ball. I do believe LaMelo Ball can be that guy, but I need to make sure I'm getting 2 lottery players in this year's draft if I'm going to be moving Mitchell Robinson. I'm just going to be real with that. But let me know in the comments below. I know everybody, the thought of trading Mitchell Robinson is preposterous to a lot of you guys. I get that. But then you also have to think about it this way. You want to sell high when it comes to Mitchell Robinson at this point. Mitchell Robinson has the most upward trajectory at this point in his career right now. We don't know what's to come after he signs his extension, when he signs his extension. extension, whether it's with us or if he gets traded, whatever it may be. That's why you gotta be able to make moves like this to further the team. I love Mitchell Robinson. Got him on the merchandise. Go get it right now. Teespring/CK2K. You know what it is. But seriously, you gotta remember the main thing, and you got to keep the main thing. So for that, if it means that we move up to get our point guard of the future in LaMelo Ball for Mitchell Robinson, yes, it'll put us at a disadvantage at center, but that's why I'm saying you keep that 3rd pick or you keep that 8th pick, then who knows who's available. You never know if you bet Onyeka is still available at that spot. You already get instant chemistry between him and LaMelo Ball. You never know. Poku is definitely going to be available at that spot. You instantly get him to start, and he's going to be a great center for us with what we're trying to do. If we're trying to spread the floor, Poku would fit there. So there's so many possibilities where I'm okay with making that move. But you're not taking both Mitchell Robinson and my 8th pick. Let me hear everything you guys have to say about that in the comments below. I know a lot of you guys probably can get triggered by that, but hey, I'm just being real with you guys, man. I'm just being real with you guys. Now, I want to talk about these rumors that come with these possible stars coming to New York. Now, I know, people are going to be very jaded because of our past and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm one of them too. I'm hearing these rumors for Donovan Mitchell, and I'm hearing these rumors for Victor Oladipo, and I'm like, yeah, right, the Knicks, come on. And also, they going to fleece us for our entire roster to get any of these players anyway. So let's just not even have that conversation. But also, you have to remember, if a Victor Oladipo is as unhappy as he claims, or as the reports are claiming that he is, there's that possibility that he could make his way and force that way over to New York if it's not Miami. I believe that Miami is going to be the spot that Victor Oladipo is going to want to go to, because I feel like it's a better fit. Put him with what they have right now. Boom. Chef's kiss. It makes sense. But if these rumors are true, and if people who I trust are believing that these talks are very believable and that's something that can happen, I'm with it. I just want to be sure we are not giving away too much to get him. That's just all I care about. So then that conversation comes down to what it is that you're giving up to get him. I'm saying you give up that 27th pick, maybe give a few draft picks that don't include any of our picks from the lottery this year or the possible lottery next year. Don't touch our picks. You can touch the Dallas pick, you can touch the Clippers pick. If you got to throw in some players like a Julius Randle, I don't know how that would fit with them, but they got to throw in like a Julius Randle or throwing, like the Knox or whatever, fine. That's fine with me. I understand the timidness of even going forward of getting Victor Oladipo because he didn't look quite like himself coming back, but at that same breath, I would take a defensive 75% Victor Oladipo who still has the potential to give me 18, 17 a night. Then, because we gotta remember, he's still a young guy. He might not be the explosive guy. Hell, we might not be the star that we're getting, but then that also comes down to the package that comes with Victor Oladipo. Again, this is all stemming on if this is a true rumor or not. I'm with it. And this is probably one of the few rumors that I am okay with. Like the Zach LaVine rumors, I don't want any parts of it. DeMar DeRozan, he's gonna be a free agent, I don't want any parts of it. There's players like those, I'm not looking into that. Let's just keep what we're doing. And that's also I want you guys to understand too. Just because I'm open to making these moves for these players, understand CK2K has been saying and will always be saying that we will be building this team through development. Development will always be the number one thing for me on this team. But if that means that you're also bringing in pieces for an okay price that's going to help this team develop as well as be better, I'm going to make those moves, okay? I'm not saying we throw the whole kitchen sink to try and get Victor Oladipo. No. If it's something that you have to give up like a Kevin Knox or Dennis Smith Jr. or possibly Julius Randle, if that's something Indiana's into, you got to do what you got to do. I'm okay with that. Just as long as you're not taking any of the other pieces or the draft pieces or stuff like that, that is going to help us through the long run of the New York Knicks. I hope that makes sense. I'm just saying, I am about the development, but at the same time, I'm bringing in these kind of cats that can help this team get better. If Victor Oladipo was coming back from his injury and he wasn't the defensive player that he was, even when he came back from injury, he still played defense close to the levels of Victor Oladipo in the past. That's a big deal for me. And if I know that Victor Oladipo can go out there and be aggressive and get me 17 points on top of being that defensive guy that he is, and he's a guy that's good at filling up the floor, I'm okay with it. I'll take that gamble and I'll make the trade for Victor Oladipo. But that's my opinion. Again, as always, with every take that I put in this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's just scraping the surface of everything that's been going on right now with the Knicks rumors, but I'm so curious to hear what you guys have to say. I didn't even talk about some of the sleeper picks or the new conversations around Cole Anthony that people were talking about picking him up at 8. You know, all the new conversations about, you know, people thinking Isaac Okoro is going to drop. All these new conversations about the draft. I'm going to save that for another video, so stay tuned for that. But guys, I'm bringing back something that I don't have it consistently enough in these videos, and that's comments of the video. All right, comments of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into those. I have to get my phone out. For those who may not know, comments of videos where I select 3 comments from past videos about something I want to talk about in this video, and that's what we're doing right now. So let's get into the comments. Right off the top, Tom saying Okoro has more star potential than Vassell, so my vote is on Okoro. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I feel like any of these second tier players in this year's draft, all of them have, it's going to be a toss-up on who's going to be a star and who's going to be a solid. The point I care about is bringing in somebody that's going to be a great piece for my team. It is okay to not get a star at the 8th pick. I understand the Donovan Mitchells and all these guys and rada, but if you're still bringing in somebody that is a valuable piece to the making of your team, but if we get them, I'm okay with it. I'm just saying, I know what we will get out of Devin Vassell. I feel very confident in the player that we would get out of Devin Vassell. I feel like we would get a definite great piece for our team that could possibly turn into something special. Who knows? But Isaac Okoro, I have no beef with us picking up Isaac Okoro. It's just the lack of jump shot that just upsets me with him. But the guy has everything else. Tremendous defender. Great pick at 8. I'm not fighting you on that. I'm just saying I still would prefer Devin Vassell of the 2. Sherwin M said the Knicks should use the 2 first-round picks to move up to get a top 3 pick. In the 2nd round, they should look at Cassius Stanley. He is my 2nd round future All-Star if it's not possible to draft Ball. Draft Cole Anthony with the 8th pick, Jane McDaniels 27, and Cassius Stanley with the 2nd round pick. If Jordan Nwora goes undrafted, sign him immediately. To be honest, I like that plan. I'm not crazy about Cole Anthony. As I said, I like Jaden McDaniels. I think he's going to get swiped up because I think that a lot of other teams see that Jaden McDaniels might be something. I think if we get Cole Anthony, I want to stick to my original plan and possibly gain Jalen Smith with the 27th overall pick. But I like that plan. Jordan Nwora is a guy, if he goes undrafted, I'm perfectly fine bringing him on, signing him as an undrafted free rookie. I'm cool with that as well. I don't think we should use both of our 1st round picks to move for the 3rd pick. I mean, I'm okay with moving the 8th and the 27th pick to get a top 3 pick. I'm okay with it. I don't prefer it, but if that's a deal that they'll take and it doesn't mean we have to give up any of our pieces to get a top 3 pick, I'm doing it. I'm okay with that for sure. Yeah, your plan B sounds good to me. I'm with this, Sherman. Sherwin, excuse me. I like it. Ant Dunn says, what does becoming a member actually mean? Exclusive vids, free merch, etc. Not trolling, just curious. Good question. I actually put that in the thing. I am looking to move the price down. Unfortunately, when you lock in the price, I had not seen that it was the $4.99 mark. I had said that in the last video. So I have to sell it as the $4.99 mark, but my goal is to bring it down to $2.99. We're gonna get there probably after this month. So starting this was September. My goal is to try to move it for September to be $2.99. But basically what you're doing from it, when 2K21 comes out, we will be doing our fans rebuild live streams that we've been doing. We did it in 2K20 late on, but we're gonna redo that entire thing on 2K21. And for anybody who's a member, your say goes. If you are a member and you say you want to do this, that is what we do. You're a member, your say goes. You get like an exclusive VIP on what happens in our picks for what we do. Also, you definitely get shout outs in every single one of these videos. I'll be playing with all my members when we play 2K. If we run in the park, if I'm not playing with the boys and we're playing with subs, I'm gonna be playing with the members first. So, all my members get first serve to run with me in the park and so on and so forth. I will be adding on more things. We do have discounts on the merch, not free merch, but we do have 20% discounts on the merch if you become a member. I'll be working up a code for those members to throw back and forth. And if I can get get better discounts, I will throw that, but only members will be able to see that. So yes, there are perks, and as the time goes on and as more consistent content is coming out, more consistency from me is coming out, I'll be adding more perks for those members. So a lot more to be said about the members. We'll break it down a little bit more in our next stream. Don't trip about that. Speaking of streams, we will be streaming NBA 2K21 tonight at midnight for about 3 hours. We'll be playing through the entire My Career story mode. It will be a lot of fun on there, and yeah, so we'll see what that's about. I'm not crazy about the current gen 2K, but that being said, I'm still gonna play it. I still want to see what the story mode's about, and we'll see about all of that. Anyways, much love to all you guys. Appreciate all the support as always on this channel. The last few videos have been blowing up, and that's all thanks to you guys. And you guys give me the opportunity to take these breaks for my family, knowing that I've got you guys on the content. Trust me, trust me, trust me. When times get better, I will be able to upload more consistently, but for right now, family comes first, and I appreciate you guys for respecting me on that. It's me, your boy CK. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to like this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Let's get it. See y'all then. I'm out. Peace.
Feeling like I won the lotto. Always taking trips with a new chick, asking where the time goes. And I wonder